Hi viewers, welcome to MindCraft. Today in this video, I'll be talking about some interview questions which are for sure being asked by the panel or the interviewer or the HR individual sitting there. Now, the first question which comes up to you is, tell me something about yourself. Introduce yourself. Speak about yourself. Make me walk through your resume. So all these questions have the same answer. And when you are answering these questions, I presume all of you have already enhanced your interview skills, which I shared with you all in my previous video. After enhancing, when I answer these questions, definitely I'm a little less nervous and I don't have butterflies in my stomach. So when I answer introduction of myself, it should start with your name, then your qualification from PG, undergrad, and then your school. Now the marks, if you have attained above 90%, you are the school topper, college topper, university topper, a gold medalist, this definitely is something which is really catching my eyes and ears on you. So you must speak about it. Now, if you're scoring a little less, I'm not saying you can't speak about it, but it's not ear catching. So we can keep quiet as it is already mentioned in the resume. Next, what is it as an intern you have worked in your job profile, and what is your expertise? Have you achieved any awards? You can talk about it. You can also talk about your hobbies, but don't talk about your strength and weakness initially in your introduction, because that immediately makes me jump on the strength and weakness question. So best is to conclude with your hobbies. Now, many of you also talk about your father, mother, and your siblings because they're in a high profile, or you just want to talk about them also. But kindly, when it is asked, speak about yourself. So please speak about yourself. When asked about your parents or your siblings and which station you are staying, you can talk about it later. But don't start from, I am living in Mumbai, I am from Bangalore, they also say, I am basically from Delhi. So all these is not required to speak in the introduction. Now, the second question, why should I hire? This is something you have to do your homework well before when you go to the organization which you are appearing for. Everything is available on the internet, through your colleagues, through your friends. You have to know, and the job specification for that particular job, you have to know what is it you are going to work for. You just cannot walk in without doing this homework. So then you'll be able to answer, why should I hire you? Because you are suitable for that job specification. You have worked in that area. You have expertise in that area. So do your homework before going and answering or attending an interview. This particular question, especially, why should I hire you? Another question. What is it you are looking at 5 years down the line? At what position do you want to reach? What is it you are looking 1 year down the line? So for your particular qualification, your job specification, little homework which you have to do is, at 1 year, as per your expertise, as per your knowledge, as per your performance, where would you see yourself? As for your exams or results, don't you say, oh, I'll be scoring 90 and above, oh, I'll be scoring 80 and above, right? So if you know yourself well, you'll be able to place yourself well and answer this question very well. Another thing which you should always know about yourself, and which most of you, not only most, 99% of you know, and you are very clear about your strengths and weaknesses. What is your strength? One thing which we always look forward in a candidate as a strength is integrity. And this is something one can vouch for. This is something which is your interpersonal skills. This is your character. So this cannot be faked. This cannot be much developed, but we have to have in a particular situation. manage ourselves, and be integral about it. And many other strengths, many weaknesses we have, but weakness part I would like to focus here. Weakness you should project in such a manner that it is an advantage to the company. Say, for example, if I say, I can't say no to people, this is my weakness. So definitely for company, it is an advantage that this fellow will never say no and he would be ready for all the tasks which I give him. Another thing is I get stressed because I can't say no to people. So I get overworked and I try to complete on deadline. So this is something, again, an advantage to the organization. So these are certain examples which I'm giving you, but nevertheless, if you have some questions, kindly go in the comment section and ask me the question. I'll be more than happy to answer all of your questions, because this is something which is our expertise and this is which we are working from years together now. All right. Another question is salary expectation. Now, when I say salary expectation, you have to have a good negotiation skill in you. For big companies, definitely we don't negotiate because things are all in place for a particular job, specification for a particular position. But when we come to a mid-size or a small company, definitely negotiation will happen. Keep in mind, it should be a win-win situation for a negotiation. Now, when you negotiate, you have to also do your homework before going for an interview. What is it that particular company for that position, for that many number of years of experience is remunerating? So you have to check on it before going. And you can always very humbly throw the ball in their court by asking, sir, I think you are the best in answering this. You can tell me, you can quote. So once they quote, then you can always go for the negotiation. So keep all these tips in your mind. This will help you and you can give your interview in a very comfortable way and no butterflies in your stomach and no nervousness. So guys, all the best. Attend the interview. And if you want to practice, go for mock interviews. Don't take your real interviews as mock interviews. That will be the biggest mistake you'll be doing. So thank you so much and looking forward to all of you in my next video. Till then, take good care of yourselves.